should play upon it, like, you feel me? And I gotta rap with y'all about something. Like, we gotta holler like on PJ. Like, see, a lot of people's called me a racist, a troublemaker, and all that. But they can't name a time that I done jumped on the Stenanang and all this and all that. Like, right? And I didn't use derogatory terms to describe Hispanics or Sureños, right? But we got some more breaking news. I just did the video yesterday emphasizing the importance of us unifying and stop supporting individuals who don't support us. Let's stop supporting ethnic groups who don't F with us. If they don't F with us, we don't F with them. This is the thing, homie. And this is what I have learned from Europeans. If you can seize the land, influence the culture, you can take the identity of the people. Once again, if you can take the land, right, and you can influence the culture, you can take the identity of the people. And that's what the Caucasians have been doing for us for centuries now. They come, they take the land, now they have possession of the resources. If I can control when you eat, and how frequently you eat, I can control whether or not you live. Because if I decide to cut on a button, I can starve your ass to death. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the reason why I'm going live, because I have been extremely vocal on highlighting the inter-minority war between Southern Hispanics known as Sureños and blacks. It's a rapper from out of Compton named PFace. Just did a song that's a remake of a Sugar Free song. Sugar Free is an African-American or a biracial artist who's from Pomona who identifies as black. Here's a racist Sureno. They just leaked a video of him saying F N-words, F twatties, that's a disrespectful and derogatory term for individuals from Watts, and F 7th Street, blase, blase, all this and all that, right? Why is it that they feel so comfortable trying to invade and infiltrate and hijack our music? And they feel so comfortable disrespecting us, cuz? How is it that we continue to let these offenses slide, cuz? Why do we let these offenses slide? Cuz from Millie Gangsta Blood just gave you a story about when he was in prison and a cat from 30 Rules, 40 Rules had 13 blank on him, right? And the dude that got C blanks and crabs and all that point tattooed all over his head, very derogatory tattoos and all this shit, come and confront him about a dude that got 13 blank on him. You come to confront me about disrespect, but you coming from a place of disrespect. That's because they have little regard for us, cuz. They think we suckers. They think we marks. They think we ain't. They think we ain't shit, cuz. But as long as we continue to engage in actions that target and victimize one another, they feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to us. They infiltrating our music. They stealing our music. They trying to steal our culture, my nigga. They trying to steal our identity, and they saying FN words. And we allow this shit. We rock with this shit. We cool with this. But if a motherfucker say fuck Bloods, all the Bloods in the world is ready to bust a nigga head. If a motherfucker come online and say fuck Crabs or fuck Crips, all the Crips in the world is ready to bust a nigga head. Before our race, we stand down. When a motherfucker disrespect our ancestors, our identity, our culture, and our essence by utilizing derogatory words, homie, we don't meet them with the same aggression as we do one another. And you wonder why they call us cowards. You wonder why they believe that we afraid of them. You wonder why they feel like they can say anything or get away with anything. This dude talking about FN words, but he dressing like a black. He talking like a black. And you know why a lot of them is switching up and changing their style and starting to dress a certain type of way and all this and all that? Because they women are more interested in giving us some punani now. So now you got all these eggers that's replicating and emulating our culture and our fashion that comes from our culture just so they can stay relevant amongst their women, because now they women want to have biracial babies. The blacks, I don't know, fool, but y'all be giving some pretty babies. Oh, Mike, they want this African or whatever you identify as. They want this dick on PJ. So the way that they trying to stay relevant with they women, they trying to talk like us. Man, what's the dinner there? Fool, what's popping? It ain't nothing to it but to do it the same lingo in a way that we gesticulate. They emulating all that shit, cuz. But they hate us. I don't walk around this motherfucker saying, yeah, brother, white power. Yeah, dude, I'm going to go down to the goddamn store, dude, and I'm going to get me some goddamn tobacco. I'm gonna chew the shit out that tobacco, and I'm gonna find me some goddamn niggers to goddamn harass. You know what? Then I'm gonna go down to the goddamn Savers. I'm gonna get me a goddamn secondhand goddamn pillowcase, and I'm gonna cut some eyes out in that goddamn pillowcase, and I'm gonna put it over my goddamn head, and I'm gonna ride around saying, "Yee goddamn haul." I don't walk around talking like that, cuz white folks don't fuck with us like that, homie. So why would I fuck with me and I don't fuck with? Y'all hate us so much because it's envy there, cuz it's jealousy there. Y'all even willing to change our identity to something that's identical to us just to stay relevant with your women. Your women don't even really want to procreate with you no more. So now you really have an incentive to try to be black, to want to talk black, to want to rap, to want to, like, come on, cuz this shit is mind-boggling. Y'all hate us so much, but y'all emulate everything we do. Y'all imitate everything we do. And just a quick history lesson, cuz it ain't just in current and modern times on Eastside PJ Wash Crib, cuz when you go back to the 1600s, the 1700s, 1800s, on back, tacos. That comes from Africa, cuz. On PJ Crib, making what they call tortillas, that come from Africa. Bozole, that come from Africa. The song, one of the most known Mexican songs, La 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 Bamba, that was written by an African man, homie. It's a lot of shit that's in their culture south of the border that they borrowed from African people. Horchata. That comes from Africa, cuz. Spanish rice. Spanish rice is a spin-off of Jollof rice. So everything that we do, y'all been emulating and imitating, but y'all say y'all hate us. Why the fuck is you rapping if you hate us so much, you bitch ass nigga? This shit is infuriating, cuz. We can't even see that they here to try to devour us, to try to devastate and destroy us, cuz, on PJ. We can't look at them as allies no more, cuz, because they passed that. They allies is those individuals. Yeah, brother, what's going on? Yeah, right on, brother. Yeah, niggers, dude. Those they allies, cuz. You better open your eyes and see what needs to be seen. You better open your ears and hear what needs to be heard. The only allies we got, cuz, is one another on PJ Crib. The only supporters we got is our women, and now our women is losing trust and faith in us. How do we restore that, cuz, on PJ Crib? The only people that rock with us and fuck with us heavy, cuz, is the Samoans. If we rocking the Samoan ooze, I go too. On PJ. Y'all better open your eyes and recognize and see this shit, cuz. Cuz if we don't get it together, cuz, our are ridiculously reducing because we putting each other in these graveyards and these penitentiaries, and we ain't populating the way that God told us to populate. Be fruitful and multiply. Now they're giving us this homosexual agenda, cuz. So now we really ain't repopulating this earth the way that God told us to. Cuz what the fuck is wrong with us? This is ours, cuz.